This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only. And anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, I was just looking at Paul Atkins' speech after he was sworn in as the SEC chairman, and he has made a commitment to protect retail investors from fraud inside the United States stock market. Now, do I believe that's going to happen? I am not 100% sure. Would I like that to happen? Of course, I would like that to happen. But based on what I've seen over the past 5 years, based on how much control I believe these bad actors have over the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI, I am not sure that we will see real enforcement against the fraud and corruption in the United States stock market. I believe, and this is just my opinion, the only way we're going to get justice or see justice, more than likely, is through these civil lawsuits, the NWBO lawsuit, the MULN lawsuit, the MMTLP lawsuit, and of course, my lawsuit against Citadel, DTCC, Ken Griffin, and the other defendants. I believe that a lot of these SEC chairs, they go in with this optimistic view about controlling the fraud and corruption, but I believe once they're in that seat and they see the power behind these bad actors, it becomes difficult, in my opinion, for them to go after the real major criminals. The fly-by-night little guppy criminals, yeah, they will get those guys. They'll get those guys every day of the week and twice on Sunday. But that's not the guys we need to protect retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules. We need the big dogs We need the big dogs in handcuffs. We need the big dogs indicted. And you know what that would do? That would train the other big dogs to stop defrauding the American people. If they put some of the big dogs in jail, they took their licenses to trade, they ended their ability to function in the United States stock market, everybody else would fall in line. So, do I think he's going to go after some fraud? Yes, but he's going to go after the minor criminals. If Paul Atkins really wants to do something that's going to be impactful and have him remembered as the best SEC chairman in the history of the United States of America, he should shut down naked shorting. Temporarily ban it. Ban shorting altogether. Ban shorting altogether until they get the naked shorting under control. Because if they ban shorting, that ends like 95% of the fraud and corruption in the United States stock market. And a lot of the bad actors, naked shorting AMC, GME, MMTLP, NWBO, MULN, would end up in handcuffs, because that's how diabolical the fraud is in those companies. The naked shorting is out of control. The SEC knows it. The DOJ knows it. The FBI knows it. And they do absolutely nothing about it. They practice willful blindness, in my opinion. But hopefully I'm being pessimistic, and Paul Atkins steps in and goes after the big dogs who are robbing and stealing from retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think that Paul Atkins is really going to go after the fraud in the market and protect retail investors? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.